Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're new here, my name is Jeremy Paul Bentulin. I'm a creative filmmaker, photographer based out of Houston, Texas. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, guys. We're gonna dive into a little bit of a story time, a little bit of a life update, if you will. As the title suggests, I proposed to my best friend and the love of my life, Jessica Danielle Mitchell. We've been dating for a little over 5 years now. You know, we've traveled around the great state of Texas together. We have started our careers together. We've spent a lot of time together. You guys may have even seen her in a video or two right here on this very channel. We met at a restaurant we both worked at in our hometown, and we just started off as friends, you know. But after a while, it turned into more than that, and we're here now. You know, early on in our relationship, I think that we both knew that we were going to get married, you know. But we were kind of a little young to make that next step. But now that we're a little bit older and we've kind of got our lives a little bit more put together, there was no better time than the present. And with the craziness of 2020, I didn't want to have to delay anything any further. It's been such a crazy and wild year for a lot of us. I definitely just wanted to make the move, and so I did. As a filmmaker and creative, I tend to find ways to try and exceed the standard of quality in everything that I do. You know, proposing to Jessica was no different. You know, I wanted to go all out, and I wanted it to be very special because she is the love of my life, and I could not imagine not spending the rest of my life with this woman. So we're gonna dive into a little bit of the backstory of how I proposed to Jess. Like I said, we spend a lot of time together. It's kind of hard to get away and plan, but for this, I had to pull in one of her best friends. Her name is Kat. And I wanted to say a very special thank you to her because I couldn't have done it without you. I appreciate you so much, Kat. I'm really grateful that you made this happen. It was awesome. I pulled her in for a couple of reasons. So Kat provided suggestions on a couple of things, and we kind of bounced ideas off of each other when we could actually meet up and plan, as well as scout some locations and provide logistics and how we were gonna do this thing. So a couple things we had to figure out first. Number one was the location, the date and time, as well as what we were gonna do to dress up the area I was gonna propose in. The biggest one was getting her out to the specific area without causing any suspicion. Jessica and I love the great outdoors. We love hiking, we love camping, we love hitting the lake, and we just love being disconnected from the city life, as well as, you know, the worries and stresses about work and home. So we just like going out to be in the outdoors together to kind of just get away from all that, and I thought that kind of melding the two would be perfect. We decided on Lake Houston Wilderness State Park, which was about an hour away from where we lived. They offered these awesome A-frame cabins that was perfect for premiering like a little video, a little personal video that I made for her so that she could watch. Yeah, it was perfect, you know, not too far. It was really cheap to rent out. It had some things for us to do there to kind of distract Jessica before we actually made it over to the location I was gonna propose at. And so last year we made a video together called Fall For You. And if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out right here. So I had the great idea of using that as an excuse to get her to this state park. She's always willing to be my model, my muse, my subject, whenever I'm testing out new concepts, testing out new gear, and just, you know, having fun and kind of just filming for the fun of it. And so that was the perfect excuse to get dressed up and, you know, get out to the park and just have fun, and then lead her to the cabins. Lake Houston had a trail system kind of nearby the A-frame that I rented out. We went into the trail system and we filmed a bunch of scenes, and we just filmed a lot of B-roll being stylish in her fall outfit. We did a bunch of that until the sun went down and we got a notification and the green light from Kat. I had brought on a friend to actually film and help out.
Got the crew, Isaiah, checking out the 6K.
His name is Isaiah Jones. Thank you so much, sir, for, you know, capturing that special moment for us. I really appreciate it. But why was he there, you may ask? Would she question that, raise an eyebrow, what's going on? He wasn't here last year. I kind of disguised it as a, hey, he does film, he does photography, and he wants to learn a little bit more about the Black Magic system, and so I offered to bring him out. I hope that didn't give it away too much, but you know, when we needed to head back to the truck, it was parked by a little lake. My truck, I had the ring in it. Funny story about the ring, when I purchased it, I left the bag that contained the ring box, not, the ring wasn't in it, but just the bag, and it had the store that I bought it from. Left it on the table in the hallway.
Okay, so whenever I was taking Kobe for a walk earlier today,
Yeah.
I totally noticed that he was kind of like stopping everywhere, and I was thinking that we should...
Here is the ring. I think I did a pretty good job. So I went with the oval cut. Looks pretty good. Definitely had to go in store to check these things out, because what you see online is very macro, kind of misleading. You know, you want to go into the store and check it out for yourself. So let me show y'all here the difference between the bands. So yeah, as you can see, the other one was a little thicker, a little bit more classic, but I definitely wanted the skinnier band to show the diamond a little bit more. Came in this box right here. Classic, nice little box. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you're gonna do a night proposal and you want the ring to pop a little bit more, get one of these boxes. I got it on Amazon, it's like $15. Get one of these boxes here that has an LED bulb in it. Simple little things, little detail, but it really made it pop when I proposed to her. I was really happy. You can even see it in the footage. It's just a nice setting to have. I like the material that it came with. It's a little bit more higher quality than the original box. So once you know, propose, it's just like, will you marry me? Oh. It's really cool. Just a cool little detail. So yeah, guys, that was the ring. You know, after I purchased the ring and had it in my hands and had the blessing from their parents, it was like the weight of the world just had dropped off my shoulder. And you know, it didn't matter what ring I bought her, she absolutely was thrilled that we are going to start our lives together. So that is the most important thing to take away from this. If you do get an engagement ring, do not feel pressured to throw your entire life savings. As long as you and your partner are totally comfortable with each other and you know that y'all love each other, then that's really all that matters. When we made our way towards the lake, Isaiah took over and started filming, and I grabbed my secondary camera with a long lens. I told them, okay, cool, you film here, and I'm gonna run over to the other side of the lake so I can get some cool, like, far away shots. Totally believable. And so I went over there, ran over to the spot, and then I met up with the crew that was there.
Where's, do you know where the jacket's at?
Over here, everything's in here.
Yeah, I changed, I put my camera down, and I waited. And I waited. But I was sweating, and I was just pacing back and forth, waiting for them to kind of be like, where are you guys? Let's go, let's go. I waited for a while, but then they finally ended up making their way towards the location. And it happened. As you'll see here, this is what happened.
Well?
Be dramatic and scream. Jeremy!
Well?
The hell?
Go all the way down. Yes, 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 yes. So pretty.
Love you so much. Some random person's camera, right? We're engaged.
Hello, friend.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
I told you it was happening, and you said no. I knew it was about like 6 months.
Hey guys.
We're engaged.
We are engaged. She said yes.
I said yes.
We got our boy here, Kobe. He likes this little baby position. I have a couple questions for you, okay?
Uh-oh.
So the biggest one on my mind, were you surprised?
I was definitely surprised how it happened. 20% surprised that it was gonna happen and 75% surprised on how it was gonna happen. He was kind of hinting that he was going to propose on the camping trip that we took on our anniversary. He had said that I should probably bring a pair of heels and a dress to camping in October.
Exposed.
And so that was a little giveaway.
Hold on, we got a Kobe intermission here.
So that was a giveaway. So I said, hey, can you not propose to me on our anniversary trip because it's 3 days long and I don't want to constantly be thinking like, oh, when is it? When is it? When is it? And he was like, propose? I was never going to do that. So the next weekend we had a kind of like fall theme photo video shoot. And he said his friend Isaiah was going to come with us because he wanted to shadow him and get some BTS footage and whatnot. And I was like, okay, well that's interesting. You know, I'm gonna be all dressed up. There's gonna be a video camera there that's not being manned by Jeremy. Seems kind of convenient, like.
So basically, she was not surprised at all.
Okay, but I thought you were just gonna like face towards this way and then he was gonna go and I was gonna turn and I'd be like, oh my God. I definitely didn't see coming the whole, you know, elaborate plan with, you know, our friends there and the setup in the cabin and the video. Well, maybe I saw the video coming a little bit. 2 weeks or something before the proposal, maybe 3 weeks or something, he was like, I just want to bring the camera with us and document moments in our life. So it's just like a random burst of like, oh, I need footage now.
Oh,
and
gosh,
so I was like,
so dumb.
I mean, I always figured that he would do something with a video because, you know, he's a videographer. And so it was just kind of the whole, like, we hadn't filmed in a long time because of, you know, complications this summer.
I try my best, but I'm not the most sneaky. You enjoyed it, I hope.
I did.
I mean, you can see from the clips that she was happy, and that's all that mattered. She's been one of the most key people in my life. It's gotten better ever since I met this one.
Either way.
Oh. There you go.
Bless you.
There's Kobe.
Good
Kobe in full
boy.
force. Wish I could have brought him, but can't trust him.
You really can't trust him.
He's a great dog.
He just doesn't listen.
Yeah.
Partially because he's deaf, partially because he's stubborn.
Yeah. And he's probably breathing really hard on the mic right now. Yeah, we've already got some plans for our wedding. Things are falling into place and we're very happy. We're not stressed about any of these decisions, and hopefully, you know, you guys will see that when we get married next year. So I was really nervous about the ring. I took inspo from her like Pinterest board and all this stuff, did my own research. The main thing is that she was happy. Jessica, was there anything that you did not like?
It was perfect.
Good answer.
In my eye. If I had one alteration. I wish we would have done it a little bit earlier because as soon as it was over, it was like pitch black.
Yeah, that's true.
And then a lot of our friends had to leave. You know, we have friends with kids.
Get ready for
Get
work.
ready for work the next day. It was just really dark and it made like tear down really longer than it could have been. But that's through no fault of your own because that's nature. Everything was perfect.
You like the ring?
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
I love the ring. The ring is perfect. I originally thought that I wanted like a round ring, but this oval, I don't know how to describe it. It's like different. And it's got the exact band that I love. So good job, Jeremy. And I just love everything about it.
Yeah, I thought it fit your style.
Sparkles. You'll see in the B-roll that we put here.
I just want to say again, another shout out to all of our friends who helped out make this special day even more special. I want to say love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thanks so much. And we can't wait for this new chapter of our lives. We want to say thank y'all so much for watching. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Thank y'all again for tuning in, and we will see ya in the next one.
See you in 2021.
Peace out.
That was a transition out.
Was it? It wasn't good.